Hello, everyone. Welcome to the week 3 video. I'm going to share my screen now and head over to the presentation. So I'm going to go into presentation mode and just letting you know that for week 3, we're doing two main things. We are working on strategies for reading critically, and we're going to try and sign up for a new platform to practice our English, to practice grammar, pronunciation, reading, writing, speaking, all the skills. It's called Voxy. Okay, let's get going. So for this video right now, I think I'm going to do these three things. And then I'm going to make another video on mini lessons or the mini lesson for strategies for reading critically. So make sure you watch that other video too. So right now I'm going to go over the course experience survey that we took last week. I'm going to discuss this week's to-do list, and I'm also going to show you the assignments in Google Classroom. Okay, so let's see what's next. Okay, so first we're going to check out the experience survey. So I'm going to go to that right now, and I'm hoping everyone can see that. Let's see, I can enlarge it here. So I just want to show you that 17 students responded to this survey. So there are 15 students in our class, so it looks like a few people responded more than once. And that's okay. This was completely anonymous. I don't know who did what or who said what, and I just get to see the whole class picture here. So far, how would you rate your experience in this course? 44% of students said it was excellent. 8 students said it was excellent. 8 said it's great, and 2 said it's only good. Okay, so that's pretty normal and pretty good. What do you think about the amount of work in week 1 and week 2? 13 students, 13 out of 15 said the amount of work was perfect. 3 students said there wasn't enough work. So those 3 students, please use the optional activities and do all of them and make sure you get everything you want out of this course. And 2 students said there was too much work. So if those 2 students could talk to me, maybe send me an email, let me know, or also just make sure you only do 8 hours of work. Like if you don't finish an activity because you already did 8 hours of work, send me an email and I can we can talk about that. So it's very split here with students who think this course is already helping them improve their English, and students who say, and half the class each, students say they're not sure yet. So I hope the students who are not sure if they're improving their English, I hope that you really realize soon that you are improving your English. I can only do my best. In terms of what students want to practice and learn, there is a wide range of things like practicing with a native speaker, learning last names and practicing pronunciation. That's interesting. Vocabulary, pronunciation, learning how to write an argumentative essay. We are definitely going to do that in this course. We're going to do an argumentative essay. Some students want to learn more about grammar and pronunciation. Okay, so I see pronunciation has been a theme, so maybe we need a mini lesson on pronunciation. And speaking and pronunciation, working on writing and learning to write a good essay. So I feel like pronunciation is important for everyone. Learning how to write a good essay is important for everyone. Speaking seems to be important for everyone. And a little bit more grammar, sentence structure, and more speaking. So really quickly, if you are interested in speaking, I think it's really important that you do this week's optional activity. It's to interview someone about their reading strategies and then post a video in the stream about your experience. So, hey everyone, I'm trying to provide speaking activities for you. Please try and do that. A lot of students had really positive things to say here about their experience. A few, pieces of feedback for me, but a lot of positive things, and then just a few other comments about, some students said, I like the mini lesson so much. and we review what we learned before is important. So someone said, I like the way you teach us. Okay, cool, awesome. There have a lot of useful information. Okay, so someone thinks there's a lot of useful information in the course. So overall, I think pretty positive, and I learned a lot from this survey. And I hope to keep talking to you and keep learning about your experience during the course. Let me know if you have any questions about this on the Google Classroom. Okay, let's just quickly jump to the to-do list. And I think everyone can see this, but okay, I'll go to presentation mode. So everyone, here's your to-do list right now. And you need to watch this video, which you are doing right now. Fantastic, right? Watch the week 3 video lesson. The most important assignment this week is to read a chapter that I've posted in PDF form called Strategies for Reading Critically. And it's by Ruth Spack. Okay, so please read this chapter. It's a longer reading. It's about 5 pages. But there are little like sections, little boxes and bullet points that explain different reading strategies. So please pay careful attention to the reading strategies. Also, in this chapter, there's a little mini essay. It's only 1 page long. It's called What True Education Should Do, and it's by Sydney Harris. So I'd like you to make sure you read this chapter, take notes, focus on the reading strategies, and read this little essay. Yes, this is a bigger assignment. So this might take you 3 hours. It could take you 4 hours. It might take students longer than that. So also after reading the chapter, you're going to submit your double entry note assignment. In a moment, I'm going to go to the Google Classroom to explain that. Okay, number 3, another kind of like important thing we're doing this week is we are getting ready to, or we are signing into Voxy. Voxy is a, like I explained before, it's a platform. It's like a software program where you can practice your English. So you need to sign into Voxy and take the placement test. This is a test you take so Voxy can see your level, your English level, and give you the right kinds of activities so you can learn best and improve best. So please see more details for this in the Voxy assignment in the Google Classroom below, okay? And then finally, there's some optional activities. So if for some reason doing these 3 things does not take you approximately 8 hours, like it could take you like 7.5 hours or something like this. If that doesn't take you 8 hours and you're really interested in learning more and practicing more, there's 2 optional activities. One is grammar practice, practicing your independent and dependent clauses with some online quizzes that I have links to. And there's at least one PDF document for you to practice with. This PDF document has the answers on the 2nd page. So this is just grammar practice. You just go to the optional activities to get the instructions. And the second one is interviewing someone in English. And that person should speak English, and you should be speaking English during this, about what kinds of reading strategies they use. So you can ask them like, how did they, get better at reading? Maybe this person has finished college, or they are in another job, or they're learning their reading, they're practicing their reading. So asking them about their reading experience. Then you can share your experience with the class in video or in writing in the Google Classroom stream, just like the activity we had last week. So yep, go to optional activities for more instructions. So I'm just going to quickly go through these things. Trying to, whoops. Okay, well, let's go to the Google Classroom. Okay, now I got it. Let's go to the Google Classroom. I'm going to quickly go to the Google Classroom with you, everyone. And I want to show you the week 3 assignments just really quickly. So here's the to-do list, excuse me. And I need to add this video here. And there's also a video that will tell you about Voxy. So you could watch that too. And the to-do list is the same that I just showed you. Here's an assignment where it explains the instructions for signing into Voxy. So it's important to know that here is a video that explains to you the process for signing into Voxy. But I can tell you really quickly, I'm just reading through this. You need to find an email in your inbox that says, "Welcome to Voxy." When you open this email, and by the way, this email could be in your normal inbox. It could also be in like your promotions or like spam. So search all of your inboxes on Gmail. Also, some of you, if you do not use Gmail, like I believe this is true for Graciela, if you do not use Gmail, check your other email that you might use in case you can't find it. So if anyone uses a different email, check that email. You should open this email and click activate my account. Okay, that will take you to like the Voxy sign in like page, and you can follow the instructions to get started. So once you're fully signed into Voxy, it should take you to a place like a page where you need to take the placement test. The placement test is to see your level of English, and this test might take a little while, like 45 minutes, maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour, depending on your level. And so please make time for that. Once you finish the placement test, you should see some options for doing activities. Try and do one activity just to experience Voxy and see what happens and see if you like it. If it's really easy for you, or like this was a fast process, you could do more than one activity. But maybe just everyone, I'm hoping that you can do at least one activity. If for some reason you are already signed up for Voxy, some students over the summer in their summer course already signed up for Voxy with Alan, with the instructor Alan, and you can just go to this website and like sign in. You might have to take the placement test again, so just be ready for that. You can, if you have trouble signing into Voxy or you can't find your email, you could first contact me. You can send me an email and I can try your help. Or you can also email Shinobu, the director of the ESOL program at AACA, and Shinobu can help you. Okay, I hope everyone understands that. Make sure to watch this video. It's only 1.5 minutes. It's only 90 seconds, and it will tell you how to activate your account on Voxy. Okay. The second big assignment that I'd like everyone to do is to read the chapter Strategies for Reading Critically. You can see it looks like this, and it is a longer reading, everyone. But I can just quickly explain it to you here. There are strategies for reading. Like you can see here, it gives us the first one. For example, generating background knowledge is the first reading strategy it gives, okay? And this reading gives various reading strategies, but the author uses this short essay. See, it's only 1 page long, everyone. I'd like you to read this short essay. The author uses this short essay as a way to give examples of the reading strategies. So, for example, generating background knowledge is a strategy where we use like the title or the author to start to think about what the reading is about. So you can see here the author uses the information from this essay to explain this strategy. Now I'm going to give you a lot more information about this article in the mini lesson, in the mini lesson on strategies for reading critically, which is another video. So I'm just going to maybe stop here for a moment and just tell you a little bit more about this assignment. So also after you finish this assignment for strategies or finish reading, I would like you to do a double entry note, which is right here. This is a Google document that you're going to edit. You're going to add your own ideas into and then submit it here in this assignment. So the double entry note is a reading strategy, and I can just show you right here. You're going to open this document on Google Classroom. You can just open it right up. Hopefully it will open like this. And you're going to find 2 quotes from the reading. So quote 1 and quote 2. And this is from the reading, What True Education Should Do. You can see it right here. It's the short essay there. Find 2 quotes that you think are interesting, okay? Any quotes that you just, whatever you'd like to think about. And you get to put your opinion of the quote here. So you put quote 1 here and your opinion here. Quote 2 here and your opinion here. So there's other things to think about when you write about the quote. It could be, why did you choose this quote? Do you agree or disagree with this quote? What surprised you about this quote? Now, just in case, what is a quote? What is a quote? Okay, a quote is a piece of like the text. It's a quote is what someone else says. So you would need to go to the essay and see what Sidney Harris, the author, said, and then write down what he says here, where it says quote 1 or quote 2. So again, a quote is what someone else says, like to be or not to be. That is the question. Does anyone know who said that? Oh yes, it was Shakespeare in the play Hamlet. Okay, so that's an example of a quote. All right, I'm gonna talk about this more in the mini lesson for week 3. So I'm gonna go back to the presentation. And I just want to show you that I'm about to talk about the strategies for reading mini lesson. I'm going to make another video for that. So that ends this video. I hope it was helpful. And please let me know if you have any questions. Okay. Thank you so much. And I'll see you again next time.